Give all my love to Oakland. If I'm going to claim somewhere, I'm going to claim Oakland.
What do you feel Oakland needs, like in the 60s, they came up with the Panthers, who was strong through Oakland and made noise. What's going to make noise today?
Oakland got it.
Hey, hi everybody. It's been a day. Everything was fine, but actually, hold on. Let me update my little thingy here.
In these unprecedented times, we all need to connect once again.
Right.
Connect with your friends and your families.
Okay, let's try this. All right, so we are going to go ahead and do some food prep, actually. So what I'm going to do first, I have this chicken. I have some frozen vegetables. I'm going to go ahead and make my chicken pot pie. I might just go ahead and throw it back in the freezer. Not sure yet, because that is supposed to be for dinner tonight. It is 3:51. I don't know exactly how much dinner we'll be eating, but we'll see. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is rip the handle off here on camera. Up. Okay. Ugh. So we're going to shred this entire chicken that I have here, and we're going to prep it so that I can put it in a crust. So get a big old bowl. Lindsay, how are you doing, homecoming bro? What's up, my friend? Okay, I'm gonna move this. Yeah, my mom has a thing about making sure I have enough food. Also for the purpose of shredding. Wow, that's awesome. So yeah, my mom ended up buying this chicken for me for no particular reason. Chicken salad season for the win. You are right. One of my favorite things to do with cold chicken. Hey, homecoming, can you do me a favor, please? If you would be so kind. Can you type !acid into chat and see if something happens? Sorry. Passage. Passage. Okay, well, that command isn't working. That's okay. Thank you for testing that for me. Now I know it's not just me. Hope you had a good Sunday today. I got kind of inspired, which is where this is coming from. Well, not this, This part is actually just me trying to use it, but you get it. So how are you? It's been a while. How have you been? Tell me everything. Good. Hello, Blob. Welcome in, my dear. What inspired me? Okay, well, today, because, you know, I'm a pastor, or I am a reverend. I got to preach at a local church. So what I did was, well, the passage that we preached on, or that I preached on, had to do with the disciples in the boat and the multitude of fish they ended up catching once they listened to. And the cool part is, once they finished fishing, or once they recognized Jesus, or everybody, of course, came in. They came into shore. By the time everybody got to shore, Jesus was waiting for them with some grilled fish and bread. So then I got inspired because I wanted grilled fish and bread. So after I finished this food prep, that's what we're having, or that's what we're making. So yeah. How long did I sleep after eating? Longer than my colleagues, I'm gonna put it that way. A bunch of my, you know, clergy colleagues had stuff to do, obviously. They had services to do, and, you know, Tridium things, and Holy Week things, and yeah, oh my gosh, you were dead on your feet, weren't you, Homecoming? Wow. Hello, Dark Queen. You know what? Homecoming, I agree with you, actually. It seems like you have more people willing to help during Christmas and Easter. Nah, you're on your own, bruh. But yeah, a lot of my colleagues were dog tired. I didn't even go to services on Easter. I stayed home because a lot of my time had been spent away from home, and I just wanted to spend with my husband. So we hung out, I did some crafts, and we played video games together, and I kind of, yeah, exactly, Homecoming. People don't feel that way about Easter, and it's just as much work. It's kind of wild. Yeah, none of it. I'm not surprised, Dark Queen. Do you, babe? Easter doesn't get that kind of help. The wings don't usually have enough. I get to ignore them. So, yes, my husband gets to benefit from my inspiration and from the fact that I have all this extra food that needs to be taken care of, because I would hate for a whole chicken to spoil. So yeah, he said something about chicken pot pie, so here we go. And I didn't want to just come home, make some fish, and be like, okay, I've made my dinner, what are you eating? I mean, oh, and I got to go into my local, well, the church is less than half a mile away from a donut shop. Hello, Killer. How are you? Good to see you. So this donut shop does, you know, those really cool fancy donuts. Like if you've heard of, oh, what is the name? Voodoo Donuts. If you've ever heard of Voodoo Donuts in Oregon and how they make these off-the-wall donuts, we have a local place that does the same thing. And they usually do a He Is Risen donut every year. They did not do the donut this year, and I was very sad. So, yes, Easter gets the faith movie. Anyway. you walk in, it's never fun. Someone's face is testing, someone's dying, someone cries. We're so not wrong. They're some of the most depressing movies ever. Oh man. You know, I need to like pitch that as an idea to someone. Aw, that sucks, Dark Queen. But you know, when you gotta punch somebody in the face, you just gotta punch them in the face. I mean, considering there's so much that happens after Easter, like the story does not stop. Once the crucifixion happens, it doesn't even stop once the resurrection. Case in point, my sermon. So, you're so right. Oh my goodness. Homecoming, that's hilarious, but it's true. It's gotta happen at least once, if not multiple times. At the very least, if there are not tears, there has to be the silent moment of reflection where they sit down and they really think about what's been going on since like the beginning of the movie. And slowly the epiphany happens. It's wow. So right. Oh, okay, that's cool. Camille, hello. I have not seen the Revolution movie. I might have to sit down and watch it. I still need to watch Velocipaster. How are you, my friend? Good to see you in here. Yes, yes, exactly. Command's just not cooperating. I'm particularly annoyed because of the title of my stream. People are gonna ask me what that means, and I was just gonna be like, hey, hit command, you know, passage, which isn't working. They can't hit the command. I don't have to explain. Don't mind me, I'm drowning my feelings in chicken. Hi, kitty. Pick a spot, baby. Spot. Yeah, I know. She had the nerve to look at me after I said that and go, "Meh." I know, mommy. Oh, your mom loves those movies? Yeah. Wow. Oh my gosh. Totally Homecoming. Oh, yeah, I'm feeling you on that one. That's just so funny. Yep, nothing like drowning in chicken, man. Okay, this is so like ridiculously basic chicken, like chicken pot pie drama. What I used to do is get a can of, I guess I don't have any, cream of mushroom soup. Come out. Probably for the best. And I would dump it in here with the rest of the stuff, but I don't see any. All right, make my own post-church chicken, man, right there. We're not even eating the chicken. 9 chickens. That's a lot of chicken, Dark Queen. I'm gonna need a bigger bowl, y'all. Okay, we gotta get out the serious bowl. Getting winded before the message. You know, I hope that's not the case, because that's just gonna make me sad. I grew up in the Southern Baptist Church. So yeah, what was it, 15 minutes? Oh, 30-minute sermons? Hour-long sermons? That was par for the course. Now that I'm American Baptist, most of the sermons last about 15 minutes. I almost feel guilty. Nope. Find me. Up together. There. I did a sermon that was about 10 minutes long today, and I felt guilty for it being too short. So that should tell you something. All right. How should I do that here? Oh my goodness, you had TD Jakes in the area. Oh, the sermon went for 5 hours, including, oh. That close-up was just perfection. Wow. Yeah, I'd imagine you would understand that style. You know what I'm talking about. Him and Marvin Sapp, you had no hope. There was no saving you at that point. You might as well like pack a picnic basket, get a comfy chair, and get ready, because you weren't going anywhere. It was just not happening. Let's see. I'm looking for the AC was broken. Oh, that's hell. That is hell. I bet it was a long night. Jeez, Lou freaking wheeze. Wow. But you survived. You didn't get heat stroke. That's a positive. I'm so glad to hear that. Okay, folks, I am looking for some protein flour. I could have sworn I had some up here. I think I used it all. That's cool, though. I got this. We'll just work with the oat flour and see what happens. And if I need to thicken it, I've got xanthan. But I know I need to get some protein isolate. Well, yeah, people passing fans out, I bet. Jeez Louise, wow. Okay, so we are gonna transfer everything over here in a second. Do I have everything that I need? Chicken? Check. Veggies? Check. I don't really need extra onion. Don't need extra garlic, because all of that is going to be seasoned. All right. And I'd rather see people passing out fans than people passing out. Okay. Get to making us some brew here. See what we got. Yes. Chicken pot pie is a meal in itself. Hey, 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 camera, focus, focus. I forgot to set out the other butter that we were supposed to be using. So we are just going to use some good old Ethiopian Niter Kibe, which is seasoned butter. Okay, so turn this here. Add a little bit more butter because I want to make sure that I have enough roux for this. Okay, that ought to do it. This stuff, somebody made this in their kitchen. Like, they made a whole, like, cups of it, and they were selling it in their shop. I can't really complain because I could make this myself, but I'd really rather not. Freaking ham, interesting. Why is that? Like, just because, like, you like the flavor better, or speaking of which, wait, no, I better not drink, Sunkist. Here's your fun fact for the day, folks. Did you know that Sunkist orange sodas have caffeine in them? I learned that the hard way. Ooh, that's a very good answer. Hams, you really have to be careful with ham leftovers.
Very low down, bluesy type composition.
Okay, so you're following, and we're back. Yeah, my mother gave me a 10-pound ham. That ham is still in my freezer. I need, like, friends of mine have an event once a year. And there are years where I have begged to be allowed to bring the ham because there's a 10-pound ham in my freezer. I'm like, I can't think of a better place to bring it than to a party. Exactly. I need a family gathering. I need to invite my friends over. Something. I need people in my house who are ready to eat ham. Okay, so we got our flowers in here. Making sure I have my stuff ready. I need a whisk. Got a whisk. Homecoming, I like your style. Oh man, not wrong. So yeah, like I was saying, my local donut shop did not do their Easter donut. I don't know why. I'm disappointed because I really like that Easter donut. But you know, I bet what happened a couple of years ago, they swapped out bakers. When I first had the donut, it was fantastic. Yes, validation is crucial. So the first year was great. Then like the next year or the year after, they got rid of that baker. I'll just leave it. And then the next baker changed the recipe and the design of the donut, which to me messed it up pretty badly. So after that, I decided to make my own version. And this year, I went by the donut shop hoping that maybe they still had it. Maybe they gave it another chance. Nope. It sounds like, or at least what I'm guessing is, that last baker messed it up so badly that nobody wants the donut anymore. So they stopped carrying it. Okay, so we have a roux. Didn't even need to thicken it. Nice job, me. Okay, I'm gonna take that off the heat for a second. And I am going to add onion powder. That down a little bit. Here is the garlic powder. The garlic powder, I tried to fix it so that garlic powder and the powder were always together because they're like bestie. Dude, where's your bestie, man? Okay. Have garlic powder. I bet it's in the drawer somewhere. Mustard, nutmeg, lemon pepper, thyme, black pepper, every spice under the sun except the one I'm looking for. Hang on, I'm gonna catch up with chat again in a second. As soon as I find the spice. Okay, curry powder, oregano, Bavaria, MS, saffron, marjoram, garlic powder. It's empty! Bruh. Okay, well, I guess we don't have any garlic powder. Oops. All right, I'm gonna have to get creative. Gotta pray for that baker. Yup. Yup. Because I don't think that turned out the way they planned. Okay, so I'm gonna have to use some garlic salt. This is not my preferred brand. But we'll see what happens. Okay, so we're gonna stir this in. So what I'm going to do now, I am going to pull out some chicken broth, cross this for a bit. This roux is looking kind of thick. I don't want to add water to it. I don't want to add milk. I think broth is my best bet. This is the most tedious thing I have to make. We're gonna go for 4 minutes on this. See if I can get it to at least start defrosting. What, pray tell, is the fun thing to do with broth? Enlighten us, please. Ooh, yes, I've heard of broth for mashed potatoes. Apparently, also, you can use broth for, no. You can use mushroom powder, that's it, in mashed potatoes. Did not know that. Really? A milk substitute for your lactose intolerant friends? That's very useful. Huh. That's very, very sensible. What temperature do you cook at? 400 degrees. Okay. Whew. Oh, I love sitting down. Love sitting. I'm just gonna sit here and chill for a second. Wait, I gotta see what my bot said. What did my bot say? Okay. In today's chat, Jark Queen Ducky Quack share their ninja skills with a side of justice and all. Hero reminisced about epics and marathons and the eternal battle of turkey. Emil Turan waved through technical difficulties, and everyone's gearing up for post-church broth hacks. Remember, less ham on earth equals more treasure. I really like this bot. Did I mention I really like this bot? Okay, Blob, are you hungry, dear? Have some chicken pot pie when I'm done. I'll share with you. Unless you just want a bologna sandwich, and that's fine. Or maybe you just wanted some bologna, I don't know. I'm just here. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. I don't want to be rude and like blow my nose on the camera. Okay, and we're back. I would absolutely love to make you chicken pot pie, Bob. I really would. Favorite dessert to make? If I could make any and not have to worry diabetes or health or anything like that, to make, you know, I like I like chocolate chip cookies. Blob looks for new target. Thank you, Blob. There I have a cookie recipe, a chocolate chip cookie recipe from the Mrs. Fields cookie book. Like a cookie book that Mrs. Fields actually wrote. And it's either that recipe or a recipe from a lady by the name of Shirley Corriher, who was a food scientist. And she breaks down chocolate chip cookie recipe. So this is what you do if you want the cookie flat. This is what you do if you want it to be fluffy. This is what you do if you want it be soft in the middle. This is what you do if you want it to be crispy. All that kind of stuff. Super useful. That book was my go-to for quite some time. Okay, I am bringing this to a boil. Make sure, okay, this is still thickening. Great. I should probably taste. Tasty. Salty, but tasty. Considering this has all of the seasoning, I'm gonna add a little bit more garlic. I'm not gonna worry too much about the salt content, because as you can see, I got a lot of filling here. Put this in. Check that out. Cool. One less container in my fridge. I am here for it. Boop. I just threw a chunk of ice in here. Oops. This might take a while. I'm just gonna let it do its thing right now because, like I said, there's a big old chunk of ice in here. That's gonna slow down the process a little. But once this is done, I'm gonna pour it in here, get a big old spoon, mix it all up, and then dump it in a crust, put the other crust on top, and seal it. And then put it somewhere. I don't know where, but it's going somewhere. In the meantime, what I can do, put my spices back. I feel bad that my garlic powder lost his, so that's gonna suck. Okay. Ooh. Y'all, I'm going, how often does my, to be fair, it's usually me going over there to get food. It's usually, hey, I went to XYZ and they had a sale, or, you know, whatever. My mom also used to volunteer for food bank, and the workers, the volunteers there, would take home whatever the clients didn't want. So if the folks who visited the food bank just did not feel like they wanted lunch meat, do the thing, take the lunch meat, take it home, whatever. And she would call me and be like, hey, so I got this lunch meat. Because of course they didn't want it to spoil. But if the clients didn't want it, then, you know, then yeah, the workers would go ahead and take it. Your mother was the one who brought the chicken. My mom called me and said, hey, I have a chicken. Since you have to come by anyway, and I had to help her with some paperwork or whatever, take this chicken home. So she gave me a chicken. And then she proceeded to give me lots of frozen chicken. Our freezer back there is full now. Like, it is full to the brim of food. We have no excuse. If anything, I need to clean out our small freezer over here so that there is more room for stuff. I'm gonna do that after I come back from my... How did I learn to cook? The internet. No, seriously, the internet. When I lived at home, I was allowed to cook basic, you know, pancakes, crepes. I got a pass with crepes because I learned how to make those in my friend. So my mom was like, okay, fine. But there was a lot of equipment that we didn't have that I needed in order to make the stuff that I really wanted to. So I did not start cooking, like seriously cooking, until I moved out on my own and could afford to buy things like a food processor or a mixer or things like that. Dude, let me tell you, if you learn how to be a really good cook, your future wife will love you forever. Letting you know that. Say it. So when JD and I first got together, he realized not only was I a foodie, but I liked to cook. And I could make some pretty good stuff. Because by that time, I'd been living on my own for a few. C knows what I'm talking. C knows. I see. So when he figured this out, he realized he had to step his cooking game up. At the time, he could make a few dishes, but they were very, very heavily seasoned with garlic and onion, and that is all you could take. All you could take. So, started learning how to cook more things. And like I was saying, the internet, I remember when the internet wasn't a thing and you had to go to the library and get cookbooks. I still have a journal, like a spiral bound notebook with my first, I copied down a recipe for pot sticker. And I have a little drawing in there of how to fold the pot sticker. Because there were no videos. So I had to wing it. The recipe for the filling that I got for the pot stickers came from a very nice lady who figured out what I was making. Like, hey, do you want a recipe? I'm like, yes, please. Writing, blogging, podcast, yes. Watching others, it is crucial to be able to do that. That's so important. So yeah, he realized he had to step his game up, so he did. He started watching, we watch food channels now while we eat. We have, a bunch that we really love watching, and we come up with ideas for new meals and just all sorts of things. Yeah, that's pretty much how I learned how to cook. Exactly. Cooking is a creative art because it can go right and it can go very, very wrong. I talk about that in my sermon today, actually. How, one of the ways that we as humans feel better or try to make ourselves feel better is by making comfort food. Whatever we consider comfort food. If something goes wrong in the process, you've forgotten an ingredient, you make a mistake in the recipe, you burn the whole thing, and you have to throw everything out, that can totally ruin your day. Like, it's not bad enough that you had a bad day. Now you can't even eat anything. Yes, homecoming, yes, all of that. And I love the looks on the cooks' faces when they see this stuff and they're just like, and they're trying really hard to figure out what to do with this. Okay, so my gravy here is, it's boiling now. That's good. My goal was to make more of it. Okay, so add more flour. Make sure I don't have any clumpy business. Let that boil a little bit more. Chopped and Cutthroat Kitchen, good shows, really good show. For me, I'm mostly into you right now. But I take that back. I did enjoy Mind of a Chef. Drink Masters, yes. Oh my goodness, I saw parts of Drink Masters, really interesting. And Homecoming, I don't know if you know, but there are quite a few Twitch streamers are bartenders, or amateur bartenders, I'll put it that way. Mixologists, if you will. So they're fun to watch. Real quick, starting to. The heck? Okay. All right, that did not work out the way I planned. That's fine. Everything's fine. I'm gonna let that reduce a little bit. just so I'm not, you know, pouring hot liquid. You're right. Homecoming, you're so right. And I have to admit, what I love about these events, this, long story short, I am going to this event, American Baptist clergy event. I know, right? Homecoming, seriously, like, stop lying. All of my clergy friends will usually go out after the events of the day are over. They'll get together. They might go out to dinner, maybe, or they might just go to a bar and hang out, have some drinks and talk, and, you know, that kind of thing. Now, there have been some moments with some of my colleagues that have been educational. But yeah, aside from those incidents, it's usually really cool to hang out with these folks and just talk to them, get to know them outside of the pool, outside of them, and sometimes work and pleasure mix, and that's fine. Well, I gave feedback to the woman who was in charge of admissions at one of the schools, because I was an alum of that school. And it was really good for her to hear that, because she needed to know what was going on just so, you know, she could do her job better. And I didn't mind giving her that feedback. It was great. So yeah, I am looking forward to doing that again. Okay, what did I just do? Okay. So what was supposed to happen? I was supposed to be able to... What I wanted to do was turn off automatic focus. I don't know how to do that. I'm gonna suck. Yeah, being in church sometimes feels like a job interview, right down to the clothing. Yep. Watching what you say and what you do. If you happen to be a woman, down to the way that you sit. Okay, I'm gonna count this as good, because the chicken and the vegetables are gonna kind of absorb all of it. So now, take this pan, pour all of this over all of that. Put that back of the stove. Boop. Get myself a big old spoon and ready for any questions. Not wrong. And you better have a good answer too. Okay, so now, good. This is exactly what I wanted. Consistency that I wanted. I wanted to make sure everything got coated, but I wanted to make sure there was a little bit of liquid in the bottom, just so I didn't end up with a dry eye. Yes, exactly, Homecoming, exactly. I consider myself very fortunate, because had I, well, no, I'll put it this way. My pastor, my Southern Baptist pastor, never had a problem with women pastors, women speaking in church. Never, not once. Now to be fair, I don't remember ever seeing a woman pastor cover for him in the pulpit. I don't remember it. Doesn't mean it didn't happen, but never saw it. I remember his wife speaking, quote unquote, speaking, not preaching, but speaking. I remember my mom, who wasn't a pastor, but you know, serves with distinction at her own church. Thank you, C. I remember her giving talks. And so I know, and he gave me his blessing when I decided I wanted to go to seminary. He said, you know, there's a lot of people rooting for you, and I'm one of them. So he had no problem whatsoever with me becoming a pastor. But I have other colleagues who attend Southern Baptist churches who cannot get ordained because their head pastor basically said no. They have the degree, they have met all the requirements, but the one thing that they cannot do is finish their ordination. Yes, it is, Killer. You are absolutely correct. Well done, sir. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and grab the other crust. I'm gonna flip this on top and let's see if I can get it to fit. I might have too much filling here. We're gonna find out. It can be difficult. It can be difficult. I was very fortunate homecoming because my path was an easy one. I did my internship at an open and affirming church. So that was the first time I had seen a woman pastor who was queer. I mean, it was like, oh my God, this woman is queer and she has a whole church. A whole church of people just like her who are also queer, and they're worshiping God and they're doing it in a way that reminds me of my childhood. All of the gospel, none of the bigotry. Dude, how cool is that? That is very orthodox. Yes, that sounds about right, see? Mm-hmm. Okay, so the only issue I have so far is that maybe I shouldn't have used the oat fiber because it's giving it a strange taste, but it doesn't suck. Hi, Purra, how are you? Exactly, Killer. Yes, I'm totally. I know, right? I get you. Wow, homecoming, that sucks. Alright, turn the video off. Just listen to. Don't even look at the video, okay? Or put another screen over me because I'm trying to figure out how to turn that the automatic zoom off, and I don't know how. I'm sorry, sweetie. Okay, so that's ready. Let's go ahead and turn the oven onto 400 degrees. Okay, we cut some slits in here, so now we can vent. Heck yes, you know, Killer, that is a deconstructed pot pie. Okay, so we've got that. That's done, more or less. Go in the oven. Now we're gonna start the second thing. Ooh, that's impressive, homecoming. I like it. Cheers to you. That sounds delicious. Hello, Mama. How are you? How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Chicken potless pieless. I'm into it. Ugh, wow, homecoming. That stinks. I am so sorry you had that experience. I know that for me, I was questioned a lot about whether or not, the only question, okay, there were two questions about my ability to be a pastor. No problem, see, thank you. So there were two questions about my ability to do the job. One, because I am part of my region, I serve my region here in California. The home office of the region is in Washington. When I was working with the church, it was my friend's church in Washington. So my service was online. So I helped with online stuff, you know, letting people in and out, did readings, I did all of that. Good to hear, little mama. Good to hear. So the question was, will you be able to continue your ministry if you are not face-to-face? And my friend made a really good argument. He said, yes, because first of all, this is basically, as we saw during the pandemic, there were a lot of folks who decided to start attending online, and we need people to do this, who can do this online, who understand, you know, how to connect with people, how to form a parasocial relationship, so on and so forth. You know, and it's pretty much, well, it's very similar to being face-to-face because you can have the same violations of boundary. You know, you obviously have the same care, all of that. So they were like, oh, okay. The second issue that they had actually had to do with my education. That was not my fault. Their criticism was that I hadn't read enough theologian. That apparently was a requirement, but it wasn't listed in the requirement. So they couldn't hold that against me. So they let me slide, but I feel sorry for the next set of ordinance. That's going to be one of their requirements. I want to know what the limit is going to be. Like, do you have to have like 2 classic theologians? Like, if you've read, I don't know, if you've read Athanasius and I just forgot the other guy's name. If you've read Thomas Merton, if you've read, you know, more modern folks, if you've read stuff from William Barber, does that count? You know, like, where are we drawing the lines here? Okay, carry on. No problem. You know what? You deserve to have your name pronounced the way you want it pronounced. Period. So it's Therion, right? Correct? And remember, I am a former English teacher, so I want to get this right. Even as a former English teacher, I would still botch people. And I felt bad about it. You are more than welcome. You are more than welcome. Okay, I've ranted about that enough. Let's move to the next dish. Going to be breakfast. I have to be on a plane at 6 o'clock in the morning, 45 to be precise. And I'm gonna need some food because I will be, once I get on that plane, I will be flying for a total of 8 hours, or my trip will take a total. I'm going to sincerely hope and pray that there is food other than, you know, airplane peanuts. So I'm going to make myself a little sandwich. So I will have something. Let's get to it. Let's go handle this. All right, what do we got? What's left over? We have some turkey meat. Have some lavash bread. This is potato salad. Oh, I'm gonna need to freeze it. Okay, I'm gonna take a piece of lavash. I made some pesto. Like, I did like handmade pesto, and now I gotta figure out what I did with it. I put it in a teeny weeny bottle. Where did I put the teeny weeny bottle? Whoa. Pop the lime juice. Go ahead, me. Job. Okay. I see cabbage leaves back there. I see mushroom salad, which we're gonna mix together in a minute. Okay, the potato salad and the green beans are gonna have to get frozen. I don't even know what to do with it. Well, maybe there's enough to salvage. I hope. Okay, found the pesto. Wait a minute. You are so welcome, Therion. Okay, the camera lost me. Hang on, wait a minute. Yeah, that's my face now. Yep, and here we go. Okay. I totally ran away. Yeah, you would think a pastor who studied a little bit of Greek, even just a little bit, would understand the importance of breathing and okay. So I have some lavash bread. This stuff is not only low carb, but yummy. I'm gonna try and make this. No? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and slice this in half. I'm gonna save half of this for my dinner. Put this on the table. Really? You're kidding me, killer. Wow. I would never have thought. I found this. There we go. At my local Safeway, of all places. I guess it depends on where you are.
Sorry for calling you so
I'm gonna leave that out because I'm gonna need that later.
I just wanted to tell you I miss
All right.
you, and I know things will never
So
be
let's go ahead and make ourselves this sandwich.
part of you. Your eyes,
This
your
breakfast
hair,
sandwich.
the way we used to dance together, to hold hands together. I know you thought that I had forgotten everything. The truth is, I remember everything precisely, and every time I think of it,
So this is my homemade pesto.
crying at the same time. It's crazy. I feel crazy, and I miss you so much. You're my best memory. Call me back.
I am debating that. What do y'all think? Should I make it kind of burrito style? Or should I turn it into like little pinwheel sandwiches? This was me trying to get rid of leftover stuff, Darion. I had a bunch of perilla leaves. And John Leung, y'all need to follow John if you haven't already, came up with the idea to create pesto out of, I believe it was perilla leaves. He had some leftovers too. And he told me to, or he told me what he put in it. So I followed his lead with most everything I had, and I came up with something pretty tasty. You know what? I'm not using. I used it for raw marinated crab, killer. And I didn't realize it when I bought it. The crab that I bought, the body of the crab was this big. I didn't have a lot of meat. A little disappointed. So I'm gonna grab a couple of leaves of frozen baby spinach here. Defrost them a little bit. Trying to find some decent leaves. Okay, that will do nicely. Okay, back. Yeah, I know, right? I was scared about it, but I realized I'm more scared about the idea of doing it, creating it myself. If it's store-bought, I figure it has to be okay. It does have an LED bar, yes. Okay, we're gonna heat this for 30 seconds, just enough to chill out. The oven has gone off. I'm gonna err on the side of caution. It was quick. That was 15 seconds. This on a tray. Put this in the oven. Oh, the racks in the oven are in the wrong spot. Let's see. Move this one down. Here we go. We're gonna give that one about 45 minutes. Is that what it said to do? Oops. 20 minutes. You're supposed to cook the first shell, then peel it. According to your recipe. Not helpful, people. I know. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta whip out the iPhone, dude. There's no shame in it. None. Okay, so let's get this frosted spinach out. Just gonna sort of lay these out to the best of my ability. Thanks for joining me, folks. I really do appreciate your being. Yes, they are completely intact. And they're a little weird looking, some of them, but you know, we make it go. Only freeze baby spinach and they just what? I think part of the trick to freezing spinach is to make sure that they don't get jostled. because you're right. Once you freeze spinach like this, and the least little bump, they will fall apart. I don't feel like fishing for more spinach, so this is just gonna have to be 2/3 covered. That's all there is to it. That's what's happening here. Okay, we're still fine. We're good. We're good. I'm trying to break up some of the bigger crumbles. Not only so this will fit better, but so it'll cover a little bit more. Carry on, thank you. I'm glad you wanted to see my reaction. I appreciate you. Hello, Gangles, how are you? It's been a while. How have you been? Why is the camera not following me? Okay. Yeah, all right. Now we got it. Sweet. Anyways, okay, got my pesto, got my turkey. What else did I say? Oh, I need to put a scrambled egg. That makes a lot of sense, Killer. I could see it. Okay, so now I am going to wash off this pan. And okay, so maybe I shouldn't have grabbed a pan by the bottom. Blob is still holding the bologna. Okay. Did you not find another target, Blob? The chicken pot pie is in the oven, by the way. You're hungry now? Good, that means I'm doing it right, Gangles. Yeah, chest freezers are amazing. JD had to talk me into getting one, but I'm glad he did. Not gonna lie. Okay, so now I'm gonna scramble a couple of eggs and put that in here. We're gonna use this butter again. Hello, Bob. We are having a blast over here. Why are you throwing bologna at the wall, Blob? I'm confused. Did you just want to put bologna on my wall? Is that what happened? I just want to know. You know, for clarity's sake or whatever. Okay, so we're gonna use less butter than we did before. Right? Gangles, you're terrible. All right. This is gonna be some really interesting food, y'all. No angles, right? Okay, so we are going to turn on the heat. That really helps. Y'all are checking out the xanthan gum and right. I'm gonna fix that in a second. Before, so I don't get just. Here we go. Okay. We're gonna use a little milk here. sees me. All right, all right. There, a little bit of milk in here. Apparently the camera is obsessed with xanthan gum. Not quite sure why. Yes, they do, Killer. And I will say it depends on where you are, but my local Walmart most certainly does. Exactly, Gangles. Yep. And it would be nice to find it on the cheap. Cannot blame you. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of regular garlic, a little bit of black pepper. Right? Killer, totally. Hey, I did do my hair yesterday, so. Right. The camera is a bit untamed. I am trying to figure out how to take it off of automatic zoom. Hey, 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 go. Okay. It's a little confused, y'all. It's a little confused. It has issues. All right. Okay, so this is bubbling, so put that in here. And we're just gonna scramble some eggs. That's right, Killer. You tell my camera what to do, doggone it. I was hoping I had some like I do not. That's okay, though. All right, let me put the butter away and continue. All right. So now I just need... Actually, no, I'm not gonna waste another, because I already have to do dishes, y'all. If I can avoid having to wash more stuff, do that. Thank you, Therion. I appreciate that. I am annoyed at the fact that, back here, I live in an apartment. But yeah, it's not a bad kitchen. Here, lay it on me, Killer. I'd love to hear it. Meanwhile, I'm gonna do the thing that you're never ever supposed to do. That spoon is not the business. I thought I had enough butter. I know, Bob, right? I got this set, Carico set, way back before I even met JD. I was dating somebody else at the time and I thought we were getting married, so I bought the set. And this has held up for nearly 20 years. Okay, okay. I'm with you so far, Killer. It's been a while. A long while. And it still looks just about as good as it did when I first bought it. So that's saying something. Okay, so we are gonna put these eggs on. I'm gonna let the eggs cool though. Spread them out the way I want. I do regret the lack of cheese, but hopefully the amount of pesto that I have will make up for that. Yeah, or maybe I'll just add more butter. I did kind of... I would share with you, Gangles. I would absolutely share with you. A huge craziness. Don't appreciate we are this and that. Interesting. Okay, so as far as you don't appreciate what we have, we are this and that. I'm trying to get the link to buying and obtaining material stuff. Fluffy heated chicken embryos. Nailed it. Okay. So are you talking about having material things that you don't take care of, or are you talking about buying new things? Look, oh. Okay, that's funny, Bob. Yeah, my closed captioning can be very weird. And you all know how I am. I do try to enunciate. Doesn't always work out. Ah, I see. Okay, okay. I see what you're saying. What I would say to that is to look at your logic for buying it. Does it improve your quality of life? If the answer is yes, then you are justified in buying the thing. It's kind of like, okay, I don't necessarily need a stove. I could build a fire in my backyard and that way, but it would take longer. And there isn't as much consistency with my cooking as there is stove. Does a stove improve my quality of life? I would say yes. To that end, I think getting a stove is a great idea. You look bad in this clothing. Why did you waste money on new clothes? Again, I would say, what is your reasoning behind buying new clothes? Is it because your old clothes are worn out? Is it because you wanted to wear something comfortable as opposed to clothing that you had, which is uncomfortable for one reason or another? Maybe too big, maybe too small. Maybe, like I said, it's worn out, whatever it is. There you go, Gangles. You got to make sure that that fire's at the right temperature, though, and you prep your food properly. That kind of stuff. So, if your reasoning for buying new clothing is something like that, maybe you thought you just look nice in it. That's fine too. Then you're fine. Those other people can kick rocks. Right. Okay, yes. And that is my answer. If your motivation for buying new clothes, for instance, is but with the Joneses, because, you know, it's fashionable. It won't be in 2 weeks, but it's fashionable now, and you have to. You might want to rethink your priorities. But other than that, yeah. And there you go. Just, you know, politely laugh and change the subject. Yep, this is a 0 sugar cherry 7-Up. Normally I'd be like drinking, but I'm not doing that right now. Mainly because I'm trying to prep for this trip that I'm about to take, and I know if I drink too much, I am going to not be able to sleep, and I am going to hate life with a passion. Hey, DJ Beats, how are you? Yeah, Therion, Cherry 7-Up is one of my favorites, and it's one of JD's Okay, so now we can move to the star of the show, so to speak. But I need to check something first. I have been on for an hour and a half. What is really going on? Okay, I am okay-ish. Interesting. Hey, chat. Can y'all give me, can y'all do me a favor? Pretty please, if you would. I am on YouTube and I cannot tell if my YouTube is actually streaming. So here's my YouTube channel. Can you pop in and just tell me if you see me or if all you see is my intro screen? Thank you, Bob. I keep forgetting. Either one of those links. The first one is probably better. Yeah, I cannot tell from my angle because all I see is the intro screen. Okay, if you go to live, do you see anything, Killer? There should be a live tab. Fuzzy slippers, hello. Free. Okay, so I'm gonna try and, ooh, actually, you know what? Now that I have more stuff, a bit better about spreading this out. Really? Okay, so there are no, okay, there's something on the live side, but it looks like a VOD. Okay, so it is not showing me currently live then. Okay, that's what I needed to know. Thank you, y'all. Super, super helpful. What I'm gonna do now then, I'm gonna refresh my, oh hey, I just realized my privacy is listed. That explains also why visible, why am I unlisted? What the heck is that? Public. Okay, you know what, y'all? I think I found the problem. Refresh one more time. Yes, yes, I did kill it. I am a dork. Okay, it is now public. You know what, Bob? I bet you're right. I bet that's exactly what happened. Okay, so feel free to go in and check that again and tell me if you see anything now. After OBS reset itself or updated, yeah, I'm betting that was the issue right there. Meantime, I'm going to try and fold this and not rip it apart. Okay, so I got my little breakfast burrito. I have no idea what this is going to taste like. I'm going to sincerely hope it's good. I'm really glad the eggs cool off quickly. Okay. This bodes well. It's gonna be on the salty side. That's good. I'm definitely gonna need some coffee with that. Okay, so this is gonna go in a Ziploc bag. It's been told to do so, Killer. It pays attention to chat, and then it gives me a summary. Roughly, what is it, every 15 minutes or something like that? So don't worry, it's following instructions. Hey, teeny weeny little breakfast burrito. And I'm gonna stick this in the fridge. Right. And we can even talk about the breaches, which seem to be happening every 15 minutes now, practically. And at this point, really the only way to get away from it is to go off grid. And I know I have no plans to do that. Also, to be fair, information, they've been collecting information pretty much since the days of newsletters. The internet just made it easier. I know, right? Exactly, Killer. Okay, so now we are gonna smoke some fish. This is the last thing on the list, y'all. I spent way too... How much did I spend on this fish? I don't even remember now. Oh, okay. I only spent $7 on this fish. But this is my addiction, folks. This is black cod. Better be black. Yep. This is the black cod fillet. And I am going to check something really quickly. I want to see if I posted a recipe or told or mentioned what I put on here, because I want to do the same thing that I did last time. Posted it. Sweet. Uh-oh. Let's see. Why is my mic not working? Okay. Can y'all hear me now? Hello? Okay. How about now? Oh. Hopefully this is working. Okay. Sweet. Okay. Killer reminded me that you asked that question. Let me look for this recipe and I will come back to it. Shoot, didn't work. This stinks. Okay. Maybe I need to try something. All right, let me try Discord. Maybe Discord had. Let's go to recipes. Let's search. Got it. I found it. Okay, so here we go. Let me start the grill. And then while I'm seasoning this fish, I will answer the question. Now, to the grill. Let's see. I want those. I want the other one. Okay. Hi, kitty. Move. No. Cat, you do not get to go outside. Okay, I am going to check my instruction booklet. Why we outside? We smoking. Not like that. All right, so I have, why am I looking through this when I have the instructions? Blah, blah, blah. Set the grill to smoker. Set the heat to 350. I just messed that up. That's okay though. Hold on, let me hit the stop button. Move, 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 move. Okay. Mocha is being extremely patient right now. Okay, so I have to season the fish first, put it on the grill, and then Tell it to smoke. All right, let's try this again. All right, olive oil. We have olive oil. Olive oil, garlic powder, onion powder, which I don't have. So annoyed. I swear, man, I'm gonna go buy this stuff in bulk, bring it back, snarl at anybody who touches it. We are using hickory today, gangles. So this is gonna be hickory smoked Chilean sea bass. And to get to part of the question that Killer was asking, I bought this smoker after debating with myself again, because it's an expensive smoker. This is like a $300 smoker. But I asked myself about the quality of life. Is this going to, do I need the smoker? No, of course not. Is the smoker going to make cooking easier? Yes. Is it going to increase the variety of the kind of food that I can make, which will then keep me on my mostly keto diet? This is a Ninja brand grill. Specifically, I know I wrote it down here. Ninja Foodie Grill. There you go. Yes. Yes, if it is going to increase my ability to make food that I will eat, which will keep me on my diet more or less and keep my blood sugars down for my health, yes, this will increase my quality of life in the long run so that I don't fall off the wagon. Yes, exactly it, Killer. This is why. It is worth it. It is absolutely worth it. $300 now to save thousands of dollars in medical bills later. So I'm not going to add salt to this because I ended up having to use garlic salt, but I will add some pepper. So yeah, to me, that justifies the cost. Also, this fish though, dude, you think salmon's good? Yeah, this is freaking amazing fish right here. Exactly, exactly. And I believe, have I showed you the rice that I usually use, Killer? I don't know if I have. See. Okay, probe thermometer. Hello? Are we opening? We're opening, right? Wait, can we? I'm gonna need to wash my hands. Okay. Cognac, no, actually. Let me show you real quick here. I bought like a bunch of bags worth of it. So this is what I use. Kaizen rice. This is basically orzo because it's a pasta. It is processed into this shape, but it behaves a lot like rice/pasta. It absorbs sauces better. It tastes better. Cognac van, yeah. Closed captioning is just wild today. But yeah, that's what I use. It's on the expensive side, but it is so worth it. Okay, I forgot to pat the fish dry. Not gonna worry about it. Both sides need a light coating of oil, so you know what? Boom, there. Seasoned and oiled. We got this. Got this. Let me see. Yeah, right. Probe thermometer. Let's get this thermometer business. I'm gonna figure out how to open this thing. You would think, after all this time having this thermometer, okay, I'm smart. Let me pull up my phone and get the app together. Go. Okay, so now we are cooking fish. Set for 145 degrees, check. Set the grill to the smoker. Blah, 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 yakety. Probe thermometer into the thickest part of the fish, like so. Set for 145. Okay, set the grill to smoker, add the wood pellets, check. Press the ignite button and set the heat to 350. Okay, so I'm gonna do this flesh side up for 10 minutes and flip it. Yeah, okay. We got this, y'all. We got this. Okay. I'm gonna take this out to the grill, put it on the grill, and then press ignite. Okay. Okay, so now the docking station needs to go outside. Hello, file. Thank you, Kyber. Good Lord, everybody showed up. Hi, DeBear. Okay, pressed ignite button, check. Set heat to 350. Did I do that? Yeah, no, 300. Need to turn that up. Set the time for 20 minutes. Gotta do that. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually using pellets. So here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, this needs to go outside. Turn the heat up to 3. Set the time for 20 minutes. Okay. Move, 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 cat. Okay. Did I do the thing? I think I did the thing. I'm trying to make... The app is operating. Excellent. Okay. All right. Cover the fish, cook for 10 minutes, need to cook for 10 minutes. Turn this timer off. We're gonna do this again for 10. Okay, that's for the outside. All right, let me wash my hands, settle down, catch up with chat, do some dishes. All right. Let's see, how is this pie looking? Oh, this pie is looking extraordinarily good. Here's y'all. Okay. We're almost there, people. Thank you, Fire. Ugda. Hi, thank you for that follow. Welcome in. You can say I have a nice pie file. You cannot say that I have a nice beef. Okay, let's pull up the app so I can keep track of what's going on. Hold up. Oh, Ugsta is a buddy of yours. Hey, liking the house beat. Good, good, very good. That's fair, File. I think we can make that work. Hold on, y'all. Something is wrong. Activate the hold up. The ninja's working. Maybe I moved too quick, y'all. Hey, fish. Waves. I'm gonna leave that there. It's doing its thing. Okay, watch out. Okay, I think we got it, folks. Okay, now put this away. I'm gonna sit down for a second. It is a kitty, y'all. That is Mocha. Mocha is we're much faster on motivation though. You did pay a whole penny. Well, you know how you have to redeem the actual redemption. Let's see. Hold on. There we go. Now we've got it. You did? Okay. All right, let me back up. There's a lot that I missed while I was trying to straighten things out. Okay, let's go with Killer Code's question. And then we'll get to file. Gangles, yeah, I'm using pellets, so that's working. That's a darn good question, little mama. I'm not sure. Just some people that you have never met face to face are just amazing. Yes, it's such a tiny bit of tapioca starch. Yeah, it doesn't hurt a thing. Very, very few carbs in that. Okay, so okay, buying stuff too much. Okay, so Killer, are you talking about the act of gluttony? Are you talking about the letter from from Paul, mind you, about the women who were not dressing modestly? We can have a whole conversation about modesty. And which teaching of Jesus are you referring to? Okay, File, let me get back to your... You really don't have any motivation about channel. What did you... Yeah, File, some cooking stuff can be very quick, however. Some of it does take a while, and that's okay. Yours is the cherry story. Killer, can you share that story again? Because I think I missed it. Sorry. And thank you again for being around and patient. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the encouragement, Gangles. I really appreciate it. Okay. I'm so confused. Hello, Pura. Okay. Ad break. Hold on, y'all. Let me check something really quick here. I want to make sure my blood sugar is not crashing. Oh, my blood sugar is crashing on. Hold please. I'm just about to do something very non-diabetic. You ready? Hello, Jamie. That's wonderful, little mama. Welcome back, Damien. I think... Oh, Laytaz, hi. Good. I see you later. Interesting, killer. What was what was Jesus' response to the killer? Sorry. Killer. What was Jesus' response to the student? Nutella. Yep. Okay. What the heck? All right, I'm going to go flip the fish. I'm going to come back and read more. This is a very interesting story. I will look for you, little mama. Don't worry. Flipped the fish and got a face full of smoke. That's great to hear, Lataz. I'm so happy for you. That's a very interesting story, Killer. Wow. I've never heard that one before. I'm so glad you shared that. Like, seriously. Wow. Okay, y'all, time to do some dishes. Whoops, I meant to set the timer again and I forgot. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do now. That's a really great story. Lo Mama, I regret to inform you that there is no utensil in the lid of the Nutella. Just looked. Okay. So we are going to turn that off. Let's take out our chicken pot pie. Take a look. You ready? This is our chicken pot pie, folks. Check that out. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and unload this dishwasher and get ready to reload it. Yeah. See, you were too smart to be taken in. You just had to check. Yep, some of those videos, they look great. They just don't pass the sniff test. Killer, thank you for sharing that. Did I ever answer your question, by the way? I'm sorry. And was there a... Okay, file, you wanted pastoral motivation. Can you tell me, do you want to tell me what's going on, or do you want me to kind of wing it for you? Okay, well, Mama, you ready? You ready? Here's the lid. Here's the lining. We're gonna do this live on camera. Ready? There you go. You saw it here first. Live on Twitch, the big reveal. That's fine. Debunked, that's right. So to talk about what value is, how to place value on items, what is the moral value to placing value on items? Is there a moral value? Does it depend? Hello, Master of Splits. Happy WrestleMania Sunday to you too. Okay, so let's do some more dishes, folks. How about that? Oh, goodness gracious. It's George. Raiders, 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 Raiders. Hey folks, I'm Jane. This is my kitchen. I do soul food from around the world. Today, I got a little inspired. I actually preached today. Most of you know I'm a pastor. And I preached today at a local church. And my passage had to do with Jesus and his disciples. And one of the things that happens in this passage is Jesus greets them. They've been fishing all night. They didn't catch anything. He greets them with fish and bread as they come back to shore after this fishing trip. I decided I wanted fish and bread. I'm also going to show you the pot pie, chicken pot pie that I made for dinner tonight. But that fish is definitely coming first. Yeah, I get you. I get you, Killer. Welcome in, y'all. Glad you're here. George, how was your stream? What did you make? Tell me everything. I'm mostly trying to wash some dishes here. Let me see. Wait. You're supposed to zoom out. Can't zoom out? Wait, how about... That's not helping. Okay. So much for that idea. Wow, Nightbot just went wild there for a second. Let me finish these dishes and then I'll do a little scroll on chat. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Knocking things over, that's a thing. Okay, the rest of this is in. D1 for 4 months, yeah. This the end, really? Okay, wait. I think this scrolled down for me. Hold on, y'all. Get myself together here. Here we go. Okay. Now, Costco wholesale big container of dishwasher soap. Heck yes, I'm into it. So yeah, welcome everybody. Just finishing off a few more things here. Actually, before I load this dishwasher, let me wash off my cutting board. So I will have a place for my fish to land. Okay, chat, do me a favor again. Check YouTube and see if you can actually see me. Hopefully that stream issue is gone now. Somebody hit exclamation point YouTube for the link. Actually, there we go. Okay. Somebody take a peek and see if my YouTube channel is still streaming. Hoping the answer is yes. It's working? Good. Thank you, Killer. Super helpful. Okay, let me throw this in the dishwasher, turn off the timer, get this fish. Am I using Restream? I was. Restream did not want to cooperate with my commands, so I had to stop using it, unfortunately. Okay. All right. Go get some fish, people. And I'm gonna give you a pot pie to look at while I'm gone. That's hilarious, little mama. Wow. Okay. There. Check out the pot pie. Boom. There you go. BRB. Oh, and the fish just,
Hey, it's Amy Watson and Jimmy Harvey. We are in
Ooh.
Catalonia, Spain.
the fish just reached temp, apparently.
And we play
So that
some
works out.
quality house tunes for you today. Let's get flavor.
All right, do this. Woo. I may have overcooked this. I feel kind of dumb. Why is there no alarm? Did I have my volume? Oh my God, y'all. I feel really dumb now. You know why I overcooked my fish? The volume was down. All right. Like I said, we'll make it work. Okay, so we have fish here. Hopefully it did not completely, overcooking it did not completely trash it. We're gonna find out though. I've learned the hard way not to touch that, not to touch the probe here with my bare hands. Hold on. Okay. I think you should, little mama. I don't see why not. Hello, Foxlag. How are you? Let's see. Thing again? Okay, we're getting there. Right. Let's see. My device is right there. Okay, this I cannot use. So irritating. Oh, whatever. So annoying. I'm glad you're feeling better. That's good to hear. What am I making tonight? Hit exclamation point menu. This is actually the last thing on the menu. Okay, so we have our fish. Okay, that's the skin side. This flesh side is looking kind of cooked. That's not correct. Sorry, Fox. What I'm actually making is grilled fish with bread and a salad. And technically this is actually smoked fish, but you know. Okay, so we got fish Despicable Me 4? Oh. Okay. We're gonna let the fish sit for a minute. I am gonna clean off my probe here. Give it a good dry and put it back in its case where it belongs. What type of fish? Black cod. As opposed to sablefish, which is also quite good, but black cod, in my opinion, is better. Boom, done. All right, we're good here. Okay, so now that's done. Probably should have let it sit a little more. I see some. Thank you, DJ. I appreciate that. This is the camera that was gifted, actually. It's so good. This is the salad that JD actually, earlier, like right before stream, he put it together for me so that it would have time to just kind of marinate and do the thing. I'm actually gonna take this up a notch. These are marinated mushrooms. Marinated wood ears, to be precise. Captain D's. I have never heard of this place. Out here, it is H Salt Fish and Chips. But who knows? Captain G's might be on the same wave. Exactly, Fox. Exactly. Apparently, the inspiration behind a certain other Fox's new character for his comic. You should be able to get black cod near the salmon. It's on the more expensive side. Salmon is much more affordable. But it has the same tenderness, the same give as salmon. Like, it's really, really hard to botch salmon when you cook it. Oh, it might be East Coast only? Okay, good to know. Oh yeah, comics are amazing. Okay, so now we are gonna go ahead and make us a plate, folks. Plate up, you ready? And I'm gonna have one drink tonight. One. And it's gonna be very simple. Yeah, fish and chips are amazing. I love fish and chips. I also like southern fried fish. But then I grew up on southern fried fish, so of course I like it. Let me do this. A good fish fry is nothing to. I'm gonna put that. So I have my piece of lavash here. Like I said, this is supposed to be grilled fish. Okay, and now our salad. Well, you know what? First, I'm going to take a picture. No problem, Gangles. What are you making? Keto Sloppy Joes. Heck yes. I am here for the Keto Sloppy Joes. All right, now there's my biblical version, and this my modern day version because, you know, need veggies. Thank you for coming by, Fox. That means a lot. Right. So we've got our plate. We'll rinse this out so JD can have a plate too. That's wonderful, little mama. What does she make? Thank you, Fox. I'll see you around. Gosh, I think File took off. I'm kind of sad because I wanted to do his redemption, but I didn't get a chance. Did I take it? I took it. Nope, not of this one. Okay. Wow, Cajun shrimp scampi. Yum! That sounds incredible. I bet her fiance loved it. Okay. We have cooked. We have, well, we've baked, we've grilled, smoked, and now we eat. Let's try this. So I'm gonna take a piece of bread, break off a little piece of this tail here. Bread. Take a bite of salad because there's no room on the bread. I'm smart. It's hard to fork, man. Man, fork this. Anyway, cheers. Salad is good. This is really good. I got a piece of bone there, but that's okay. So the last thing that I need is the wine glass, and I can't find one. Of course I can't find one. Found it. Okay. Hello, Trend. How are you? Greetings from... I'm looking forward to being in Ireland in the fall. Okay, let's see. Who's around? You missed the burrito, but I'll show you anyway. So our little burrito is now in a Ziploc bag. Little burrito. It is full of leftover turkey sausage, pesto, and a scrambled egg. Might be a little salty because that pesto was saltier than I anticipated, but that's okay. This is why we have coffee. Welcome back, George. You're just in time to see our plate. Yeah, it turned out nicely. I'm really kind of pleased with it. Latas. All right, let's see who is around. You know what? Let's stay with our sort of kind of wannabe Middle Eastern theme here. So we are gonna raid Tabatai cooking. Fish and spaghetti. Why is my camera way over here? Come here. There we go. Here's George to fish and spaghetti. You know, there's a whole historical thing with that, by the way. You want me to talk about it sometime? Let's see. Okay, so good eats indeed. So first things first. Aid. Sounds for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion advised. So here is my raid call. Sorry, little mama. Poor Pura couldn't handle the autofocus, so they had to drop out. And I feel kind of bad, but I didn't know how to fix it. Here's my other raid call. And here is my third new raid call, courtesy of my bot. Thank you, Ranger Cleric. You're awesome. Thank you for the bit. All right, y'all, we're gonna raid Tabatai cooking. He is doing, wow, Vazolia. It sounds amazing. I don't even know what that is, but it sounds really good. I'm gonna be off next week. If I do any stream, it will be live streaming from my phone and fairly short. So be prepared. There won't be anything interesting happening. I'll be in Philadelphia. That should tell you something. Anyways, okay, folks, we're out of here in 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.